Hey guys, we're super excited to be here at the LA Fit Expo. It's our third year in a row. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be launching the Tasty Pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs. And we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo and today is Monday, November 30th, 2020. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Most of you guys watching this show are too young to remember when George Foreman came out of retirement in 1994 to knock out Michael Moorer in the 10th round and become the oldest heavyweight champion in the history of boxing at 45 years old. I learned 2 things watching that fight. Number 1, George Foreman has fists that hit like small trucks. And number 2, for great athletes, age is just a number. And that little history lesson is important because Shawn Rhoden is 45 right now, and he'll be 46 by the time he can compete in the Olympia next year. So before anyone tries to start throwing dirt on his casket, I want you to remember our little lesson for today, because this thing could still be far from over. Since today is International Chest Day, and it's also the last day of November, I thought it was only right that we send off the most underrated month of the year with a big bang. And luckily for us, Larry Wheels came through with a video of him smashing 605 on the bench press that had bang written all over it. Seeing Larry do impossible stuff almost feels like par for the course with him, but still hitting a 605 bench with a t-shirt with wrist and elbow wraps ranks right up there with the video of world record holder Julius Maddox knocking out 50 reps with 500 pounds we saw a few weeks ago. Some people are uncommon amongst the common, and hitting a 600-pound bench with more gas in the tank certainly puts you in that category. Being the kind of person who's always willing to bet on yourself is easier said than done sometimes, because it's one of those things that always involves a high-risk, high-reward scenario. But when it's been working over and over and over again, the way it has for Bhuwan Chauhan, mitigating that personal risk starts to become a little bit easier. Bhuwan's heading into his 2nd straight Olympia, looking to become the first Indian athlete to break the top 10 in any division, which would be a huge cultural and career milestone for the division, and for bodybuilding in general. Competing at the highest level is one of those things you can't do without being willing to bet on yourself. And since it's been working this well so far, I don't see a reason to fix what isn't broke. I'm sure you guys already know this, but today is Cyber Monday. And you can get some great holiday shopping deals all over the place, especially at speciesnutrition.com. Shameless plug. But before you go maxing out all your credit cards, you might want to check in with Nick Walker, because I'd pay good money to get a bottle of whatever he's been sipping on. A few days ago, Nick released a video hitting 495 for 7 on a safety bar squat that he made look way too easy. According to everything I've heard, Nick and his team are dead set on doing whatever it takes to make it to the Olympia stage next year, which seems like a pretty reasonable goal considering how things went this year. So as long as he doesn't lose the recipe for whatever his magic formula is, that should be one 2021 New Year's resolution that he could check off the list pretty easily. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.